Hello everyone, in this video you will learn all best and most useful working glitches in Tears of the Kingdom for both Switch 1 and Switch 2 editions. Those glitches work on all versions, including the most recent one. Since this is going to be a long video, let's start with something light, an easy item duplication glitch that everyone can do it. Firstly, go to Lookout Landing, then go to this place. Make sure that you have only one copy of the item you want to duplicate in your inventory. For example, I want to duplicate sapphires, and I have 3 of them, so I need to leave the 2 extra ones on the ground. Next, hold the R button, then press up on your D-pad to select the item you want to duplicate. Keep holding R, then walk off the ledge. Once mid-air, press up. Now release up and press up again. At this point, stop holding the R button. Next, release up and press up again. Now press X to drop the sapphire. Before the sapphire hits the ground, use a recoil to bring it back. Then pick up the dropped sapphire and the thrown sapphire. You have easily duplicated a sapphire. If the item you want to duplicate does not explode when thrown, then you don't need to use recoil. Now that you know how to duplicate items, let's learn how to duplicate weapons, shields and bows. To do this glitch, you need to get a lot of sacrificial weapons, bows and shields, such as tree branches, buckle bows, and buckle shields. This equipment will be transformed into the equipment you want to duplicate. Firstly, go to Akala Citadel Ruins. Head to this platform. Step 1. Unequip your weapon and bow. Equip a shield without fused material. Put a control stick next to the wall. Active Ultra Hand on it. Next, go back and stand on this row of tiles. Then put the control stick close to the wall. Change the ability to fuse. Then press minus to open the map menu. And watch any memory once. As soon as you close the menu, you need to press ZL to fuse the control stick to the shield. To do that, start spamming the ZL button even before you close the menu. Now open the map menu again and watch 2 memories in a row. Do not close the menu, instead press plus. Go to Shields tab. Unequip the shield you are carrying, then equip it again and close the menu. You should see the control stick being moved to your location, and it's also fused to your shield. If this does not happen, you must repeat the previous step. Step 2. When you have succeeded, stand on the control stick. Do not control it, just stand there. Then go to the inventory menu and drop the shield you are carrying. As soon as you exit the menu, press A as fast as possible to hop onto the stick. If you did it, you will be falling through the ground and fall into the water below the surface. Before you touch the water, press B or X to hop off. Then spend all your energy so that you can be sent back to the surface. By the way, don't swim too far away. Step 3. Once on the surface, pick up the shield you just dropped. Then take out another control stick and hop onto it to unlock the ability wheel. Next, fast travel to Akala Citadel Ruins and go back to the platform. Then put the first control stick next to the wall. Now stand near the control stick and drop the shield with fused control stick. Then put it next to the wall as well. Keep in mind that from this point onwards, if you walk out of the calling area delimited by this green rectangle, Link will become invisible. Step 4. Equip the weapon, shield and bow you want to duplicate, for example, the Royal Claymore, the Hylian Shield, and the Savage Rhino Bow. Then go slowly towards the end of the red carpet. At this location, Link should become invisible. Next, go to the inventory and equip the sacrificial weapon, bow, and shield. In this case, a wooden stick, a buckle shield, and a buckle bow. Then exit the menu so that the game knows Link has changed equipment. Now go to the menu again and drop each of the sacrificial equipment you equipped. Do not close the menu, press minus and watch a memory. Now you can close the menu. At this point, you should see that the wooden stick, buckle bow, and the buckle shield that you dropped have transformed into a royal claymore, a Hylian shield, and a savage rhino bow respectively. Congratulations, you have successfully duplicated equipment. To pick them up, watch memories continuously to uncall Link for a few moments each time. And try to walk towards the wall to enter the calling area to uncall Link. After you are uncalled, carefully pick up the equipment. If you decide to duplicate more equipment, just repeat the same process. Equip the equipment you want to duplicate, call Link, and so on and so forth. Once you are done, in order to exit the glitch, just save the game and restart it. Okay, you now know how to duplicate items and equipment. Let's duplicate Korok seeds. Well, you don't actually duplicate them, but you do lower the upgrade cost to only 1 Korok seed per upgrade. Since you can upgrade the weapon slots 10 times, the shield slots 16 times, and the bow slots 9 times. Using this glitch, you can upgrade all your weapon, shield, and bow slots with just 35 Korok seeds. Firstly, get a lot of hover stones, some rockets, carts, stakes, and large zonai charges. Step 1. Teleport to Lucky Clover Gazette, which is located outside the Ritual Village to the north. And speak to Pain. Then teleport to Foothill Stable. And speak to Pain to start the side quest. Step 2. Teleport to South Akala Stable. And speak to Pain again.
Yeah.
Step 3. Speak to Kuko at this tree. And activate the first challenge. Use a rocket shield to launch yourself up in the air and land on the top of the stable. Once completed, when you are asked if you want to continue to do the second challenge, choose Still Readying Myself. Step 4. Go back to Foothill Stable and go right. And find those 2 men in this cave. If you speak to them and say no to them, you will be forced to walk back. Step 5. Take out 2 cards. And a stake. To build something like this. Put it just behind the 2 men and leave a small gap between the 2 men and the build. Make sure the cards are at a certain height. We want them to block Link when Link is about to walk out. Step 6. Climb the lateral wall. Land in between the 2 men and the cards. The conversation will be automatically activated. But when it's over, and Link rejects their offer, Link will not be able to walk out. Step 7. From this moment onwards, do not touch the ground. Build a flying machine and jump onto it. Head to where Korok is. When you are above it, take out a bunch of hover stones to prevent Link from touching the ground. Step 8. Before activating the minigame, fuse a rocket to your shield and equip a bow. Step 9. This is the hardest part. Start the minigame. Head to the well near the stable and take out a bunch of hover stones when you are close. Still don't touch the ground. Then jump into the well. Once you are inside, you need to spend all the stamina without touching the cave wall or the cave ground. As soon as you are inside the well, start shooting arrows to spend the stamina faster, because when you try to dash in the water, it's very easy to touch the ground or climb the wall inside the well. And if you touch any of them, you will have to restart from the 2 main side quest part. Step 10. After you have drowned, you will be sent back to where the 2 main mission is. Now accept the mission. And then wait for the time of the Korok minigame to finish. Step 11. When it has finished, choose to abandon the game. Now teleport to Hesu. Mine is still at Lookout Landing, but yours might be at the Deku tree. Once you are there, just buy slots. Each slot only costs 1 Korok seed, and the price is fixed. After you have bought a slot, you will see that the total number of slots hasn't increased. Don't worry, later on they will appear. You should buy 10 weapon slots, 16 shield slots, and 9 bow slots if you haven't upgraded the inventory before. Step 12. After you have finished, teleport to any shrine. Enter it and get out. You will notice that your equipment is back. Also, if you check the inventory, you will see that I have now 20 weapon slots, 15 bow slots, and 20 shield slots. At this point, you have to end the 2 main minigame, so teleport to Foothill Stable and head to the cave. At this distance, you will be summoned back, and then you can speak to one of the guys to abandon the mission. You can come back anytime if you did not prepare enough Korok seeds. Alright, I guess you now have full inventory slots, so let's learn another super easy and fast item duplication glitch. Firstly, have 3 or more of the item you want to duplicate. For example, if you want to duplicate sapphires, you must have more than 3 sapphires. If you have less, use the first item duplication glitch shown in this video to duplicate until you have 3. Now sell all your apples. Then go to Satori Mountain. Step 1. Pick up only 1 apple. Sort the inventory so that the apple is before the item you want to duplicate. In this case, the sapphire. Now go to this place. Then equip any bow and take it out like this. Then press up on your D-pad and select the item you want to duplicate. Step 2. Enter the inventory and eat the apple. Then go to the bows tab and unequip the bow. Next, press B to exit the menu. Step 3. Jump down and press X to open the paraglider. Now press plus. You will see a sapphire in the slot where the apple was. Just go and hold the glitched sapphire and also hold 4 normal sapphires. Then firstly press Y. Next press B. Now pick up the duplicated items that have fallen to the ground. Enter the inventory and you should see that you have successfully duplicated 4 sapphires. If you want to duplicate more items, go and pick up another apple. Sort the inventory again. Next, just repeat the same process. And in less than 20 seconds, you have duplicated another 4 sapphires. Now, let me show you an even easier way to duplicate weapons, shields and bows. To do this glitch, you will need some sacrificial weapons, for example, a wooden stick, and you will also need mineru. Go to a place where you can summon mineru, then save the game. Step 1. Hop onto mineru. Equip the sacrificial weapon, in this case, the wooden stick. Close the menu, press right on the D-pad and drop the sacrificial weapon. Once the weapon is on the ground, press X to open the fuse menu. Then press Y and immediately press plus. Those 2 buttons must be pressed almost simultaneously. This way, the fuse process is interrupted by the menu. If you press the Y and plus quickly enough, in the post menu, you should see some green lines. In this case, press minus and watch 2 memories in a row. Then exit the menu. Once this is done, the weapon will fall to the ground. Hop off mineru and pick up the weapon that has fallen to the ground. Step 2. Now dismiss mineru. Next, press plus. Choose the weapon you want to duplicate and drop it to the ground. In this case, the MSG Master Sword. Exit the menu, pick up the dropped Master Sword, and enter the inventory again. Then drop the wooden stick and close the menu. You can see that this weapon has now been transmuted into the MSG Master Sword, so just pick it up. Okay, congratulations! You have duplicated your MSG Master Sword. Alright folks, now you might be worried about running out of arrows. Here's an easy way to get infinite arrows. To do this glitch, you will need a weapon and a travel medallion. If you don't have any travel medallion, you can get one at the lab at Hateno Village. Firstly, teleport to Lightning Temple entrance. Then turn around and go straight to the next room. Then turn right and go to the end of the tunnel. Here you will see a room with 2 pots. Place a travel medallion near the vertical pot. Now fuse the vertical pot to any weapon. Then teleport to the travel medallion you have just placed. You will see that the pot has just respawned. Now jump slash to break your fused pot. You will get 10 arrows from it. Next, fuse the vertical pot to your weapon again and teleport to the travel medallion. Then repeat the same process. Doing this gives you 999 arrows in 15 minutes. Now that you have infinite arrows, at this point, you probably want to give your bows a 5-shot buff. So here is how you can do it. Step 1. Save the game. Hop onto mineru, equip a single shot bow, for example, the Gerudo bow. Close the menu, hold ZR and press right on the D-pad to drop the Gerudo bow. Once the bow is on the ground, press X to open the fuse menu, then press Y and immediately press plus. Those 2 buttons have to be pressed almost simultaneously. If you press the Y and plus fast enough, in the pause menu you should see some green lines. If you do, press minus and watch 2 memories in a row. Then exit the menu. Once this is done, the bow will fall to the ground. Hop off mineru and pick up the bow that has fallen to the ground. But if you failed, the bow will be fused to mineru. In that case, load the save and try again. Step 2. Now dismiss mineru. Next, press plus, drop the 5 short Savage Rhino bow to the ground, exit the menu, pick up the dropped Savage Rhino bow, and enter the inventory again. Then unequip the Gerudo bow, and equip it again. Okay, congratulations, you have obtained a 5-shot Gerudo bow. Alright, to finish off this video, this is the best working item duplication glitch of Tears of Kingdom. To do this glitch, you need 2 eggs, 1 shield, 2 weapons, and 3 control sticks. Step 1. Go to Akala Citadel Ruins. Then go to this platform. Put a control stick as close to the wall as possible. Step 2. Unequip your weapon and bow. And equip a shield that has no fused material on it. Use Ultra Hand on the control stick. Then move backwards until you are standing on this row of tiles. Now put the control stick back as close as possible to the wall. Then swap the ability to fuse. Then press minus to open the map menu, watch any memory once. After you have watched the memory, as soon as you exit the menu, you need to press ZL to fuse the control stick to the shield. To do that, start spamming the ZL button even before you exit the menu. Now you need to open the map menu again and watch 2 memories in a row. After that, do not exit the menu. Instead, press plus to open the shield menu and equip the shield you are carrying, then equip it again. Now you can close the menu. If you succeeded, you should see the control stick being moved to your location. If this doesn't happen, you must repeat the previous step. Step 3. When the stick has been moved to your position, stand on the control stick. Do not control it. Just stand on it, then go to the inventory menu and drop the shield you are carrying. As soon as you exit the menu, press A as fast as possible to hop onto the stick. If you press the A fast enough, you will be falling through the ground and fall into the water below the surface. When you are about to hit the water, press B or X immediately to hop off. Then spend all your energy so that you can be sent back to the surface. Just remember not to swim too far away. Once on the surface, pick up the shield, take out another control stick, and hop onto it to unlock your ability wheel. Now fuse the original control stick to any weapon. Then drop the shield with fused control stick and put it as close as possible to the wall. Step 4. Open the menu and hold an egg. Then turn right and walk towards the other platform. Make sure your camera angle is as shown in the video. At this location, Link will disappear. That's because he's being caught. So open the menu and then remove the egg you are holding, then hold an egg again. Press minus and watch a memory. Then press B to return. If you are lucky, the egg drops to the ground and breaks. When this happens, it means you have successfully completed this step. If your egg does not break, press right on your D-pad to drop the weapon to uncow Link. Then pick up the dropped weapon, go back to the platform and try again. After the egg breaks, press right on your D-pad and swap weapon. Then go to the menu and watch a memory. After that, you should be uncowed and you should still holding an invisible egg. From this point onwards, do not press A or B. Go to this place and press A to drop the invisible egg. Then open the menu again and hold 1 egg. Then 4 of the items you want to duplicate, for example, 4 rubies. Now close the menu. You will see a bundle of rubies spawned on the floor. Enter the menu again, remove and add 1 ruby. Doing this will spawn 4 rubies each time. Keeping doing this allows you to spawn infinite items. To pick up the duplicated items, firstly hold the ZL button. Next, press X to jump. While in mid-air, press R and press up on your D-pad multiple times to open the item selection menu. Choose a zonal device, for example, and keep holding R. Release the rest of the buttons, then pick up the items. Finally, if you are done, you can get rid of this glitch by doing this. Enter the menu and switch tab. Close the menu, then open it again and hold anything. Then remove it, and close the menu. Alright folks, I hope this glitch collection video has been useful to you. If so, please subscribe. See you in the next video. Take care and bye!